Hello friends, welcome to Pebbles.
Namaskar.
Welcome to our spoken Hindi class through English. So before starting, let me remind you, if you are not yet subscribed our channel, please do subscribe and don't forget to press the bell icon. And today we are going to, one more thing, that we are reading your comments and we are replying to your comments also. We are taking few topics, like somebody has suggested how to talk in restaurants and all. We are definitely going to take those kind of conversations. So today we are going to focus on the directions. Okay, so directions are useful at many places. If you want to travel, then you have to tell the directions. Then if you have to put something, or if you have to tell somebody that your book is here or there somewhere, that then also you have to tell the
directions.
So the directions are very important, and let us see the main directions first, like north, west, east and south, then sub directions, and after that we'll go to on, above, and
normal things, up, down, left, right. So all these things we'll cover in this video.
Okay, so let us start with the main directions. So the main
geographical four directions, right?
Yeah. Geographical four directions, which you generally see in the compass.
So this is
the north,
south, east, west.
So these are the north, east, south and west. Okay. Now एक चीज मैं आपको बता देना चाहता हूँ, that one thing, that many times if you go to the metro cities, you can directly speak as a north, west, east, south.
Yes.
But generally the towns and villages and the rural part of the India, you have to
speak the Hindi words.
So let us see what are the Hindi words. So for the north, see, all these Hindi words are basically taken from the Sanskrit only.
Sanskrit words.
These are the Sanskrit words. So let us see. For the north,
in Hindi, it is said as Uttar. So I will write in English for you. It is called Uttar.
Uttar. This is Uttar. Now,
there is another word Uttar used in Hindi, and that is for answering something. So if I have asked a question and you have answered, तो हिंदी में हम बोलेंगे आपने उत्तर दिया या आपका क्या उत्तर है. So that uttar is different and this uttar is different.
I will just tell you one beauty of the Hindi language, okay, or the Devanagari script. I will tell you one beauty. In English, if you write something, for example, in anything you write something, you can pronounce that word in different ways. But in Hindi or in Devanagari script, in Indian script, any word written can be pronounced in one and only one way. Okay, so if you are writing Uttar, so Uttar you have to, better I'll show you in the Devanagari script. My handwriting is not that good, just neglect my handwriting, and we are not going to show it also. So this word can be pronounced only one and one way, but the meaning can be different. Now it is always reference to context.
Yes.
So Uttar means north, and also the Uttar means answer. Okay, so you have to take that word with the reference.
You have to see in what reference we are talking about. If we are talking about directions, obviously Uttar means north.
Okay, now let us see about the east. Can you please come here? Yeah. So now, the east
is called Purva. So Purva.
So it is Purva. Though
we write A here.
It is not Purva.
So we say Purva. Oh, like this we are going to say. That's why I have written A here.
Okay. So Purva. Now, if you read it as a Purva, that can be the name of girl. Purva is the name of girl, which is originated from the direction, of course. So this is written as Purva. Okay. So actually we are not going to
see that for Devanagari script, but for some people it might be interesting to note how it is written in Hindi. So I'm just
if it is interesting, just tell us in the comments.
Yeah.
So we will teach the Devanagari script also. Okay. So this is the east, Purva. Now remember one thing, the south part of the India and the central part of the India, the Sanskrit was very famous there, and those languages are very close to Sanskrit, and the kids are also right from the childhood they are very used to the Sanskrit shlok and mantra, so their pronunciation is very clear.
Yes.
So there you will they may call as a Purva. But if you go to the northern part of the India or northeast or above, if you go to Punjab, Rajasthan and Kashmir or MP, UP, Bihar, in that part the people slightly differ in the pronouncing the Hindi word. So instead of Purva, they may call it as
Purab. They may call it as Purab.
Purab. Purab, it's another word for your east. It's a Purva, Purab. Okay. But it is not the case like a west. For the west, you can directly say as a
Paschim.
Pa, Sh, Pash, Chim. So it is Paschim. It is Paschim. I know this is a quite difficult word because it has originated from Sanskrit.
Yeah.
So in the many part of the India where the pronunciation of the people is not very clear, they may pronounce it as a Pachim. Pachim or Pachim.
Yeah.
Pachim or Pachim. But generally Paschim is a perfect word.
Yeah, that's a correct pronunciation.
Correct pronunciation. Generally people call it.
Yeah.
Now for the south, it is in Hindi.
It is said as Dakshin.
This is called as a Dakshin. Okay. Now this Daksh, this word Daksh is originated from the name of the king. Okay. So this is Dakshin. 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 Now this is not no. This is not no. This is no. Dakshina. This is Dakshin. Okay. Now
so we can just repeat these four directions.
Yeah.
So, Uttar for north, Purva or Purab for east, Dakshin for south, and Paschim for west.
But the main thing we forgot, that is what is called as a direction. The direction means Disha.
So actually we are learning about directions. So let us see what it is called. Now this is called as Disha. Disha means direction.
Disha is directions. Okay. Now we will tell you about the sub-directions also, which may not be very much used to.
If you are learning some Hindi conversation words, you should know that.
Yeah, you should know that. So we will start from the southeast. Southeast, it is SE. Generally we write as a AC.
Yeah.
This southeast, we call it as a Agneya. Ne-ya. Agni. Agni means fire. And this side is called as the Agneya. Okay. Now we will see what this side is called as.
Southwest.
It is a southwest Agneya. This is called as the Nairutya. It is called as Nairutya. Like
N-A-I.
Nairutya. It is a Nairutya. Southwest. Southwest is Nairutya. This
northwest.
This is your northwest. It is Vayavya. It is the name originated from the Vayu. Vayu means wind. Okay. So this is Agneya, Nairutya, Vayavya, and that northeast, I think you should change the pen.
Northeast
is called as the Ishanya. Ishanya.
Ishanya is northeast.
Now this Isha means God. So this side is always considered as the side or the direction of God. You know, in Indian culture or in Vastu Shastra, it is very, very important for the directions are there. For example, just for the brief, as a culture of India, I will shortly tell you. This side, this northeast is always called as the side of God, Ishanya, and your statues of God, or even if you're Christian or if you're of any religion, we will suggest that keep your God statues or the books on this side. And this is also called as the side of your water. Okay, whatever the water etc. in your house should always be kept there. Now this is called as the Agneya. Generally in Indian culture, your kitchen is always
kitchen where fire is used more.
Yeah, where the fire is used,
so
is always kept
on
here.
This direction.
Okay. Now this is the southwest, Nairutya. This is called as the heaviest side. Heaviest side. So generally, whatever you keep in your house in this direction will always remain there. This side of your house should always be very heavy. So if you have the safe where you put your property papers or money etc. always keep on the southwest side. The person, the earning member of the house, his bedroom should always be on the southwest side. You can see that how
it's according to Vastu Shastra.
Yeah, and how deep study the Indian people or Indian culture has done on everywhere. Okay, so this is called as the Vayavya side. Vayavya is called of the Vayu side. Vayu means wind. The wind never stops at one place. So whatever you keep here, it will be always volatile. It will always be volatile. And this is, of course, I told you, the Ishanya, Ish is the
God.
side of God.
Yeah.
So this is about the directions, common directions. So
these directions have a lot of importance in Indian culture.
Yeah.
Everywhere they keep things according to these directions. Many times you will see in the houses.
Exactly.
Yeah. Even the shops, hotels, restaurants,
everywhere.
they all take the these directions where it will be suitable for them.
Yeah, they will think that where should be your cash counters, where should be your kitchen, and all these things are considered.
So every direction is very, very important according to Indian culture.
But on the street, that means if you're a tourist on the street, these sub directions are not very important.
Not important.
Not very important, I say.
So you can say when you come as a tourist, so Kashmir is at the north and Kanyakumari is at the south. So that is what you should know, how the different tourist places are there, in which directions it is there.
So if you're a tourist and if you go to South India where a lot of temples are there, you can see all the temples, the doors of the temples always face east. Face east. So see, actually we are not only teaching the Hindi language, but we are
trying to teach the Indian
culture also. We are so this is the main directions. Now let us see how you will call as the in, out, on, above, etc.
Let's see that.
Let us see that. Now, many times before going to this, I must tell you that many people do or many people misunderstand whether to say right or left. Now, if I want to say that the watch is in her right hand or left hand, so because this is my right hand, but that is her left hand.
For me, this is my left hand,
and this is my right hand. So always remember, if you are denoting some living being, it may be the living being means birds and human beings only. The trees, though tree is a living being, we consider while showing direction as a non-living thing. Okay. So if you want to say the road or some non-living things, then your right is their right. But if it's a living thing, then their right is their right. Okay. So let us say
it's confusing.
It is confusing because I myself used to confuse many times, and
it is confusing.
Yeah. So
let's see what are the common Hindi words for these directions.
So for left,
it is said as baएं. So it's the nasal voice.
Nasal word. Baएं. It's a
So if I will write baएं, but it is pronounced as a nasal word or baएं.
Baएं. So I think better to write N in the bracket so that you will understand that this is a nasal word. So you should call it as a baएं. Baएं. Now this right means
right side. Now this is daएं. There is only difference between B and D. Daएं. Again, it is nasal voice.
It's a nasal.
So I am writing N next to daएं.
Okay. Now front.
Front, in front of me. Now he is standing in front of me. So in Hindi हम कहेंगे ये हमारे सामने खड़े हैं. सामने. So front is सामने.
And sometimes I think we use the word the आगे also.
हाँ, आगे भी है, हमारे आगे खड़े हैं, हमारे सामने खड़े हैं. Now there is a slight difference. सामने खड़े when I am able to see that person. So मेरे सामने खड़े हैं.
I think
जो बहुत आगे हैं.
Or I can give very simple example. Like we both are facing each other. So she can say ये मेरे सामने खड़ा है. But suppose I am facing here.
Yes.
Both of us are standing in queue.
Then I will say ये मेरे आगे खड़े हैं.
Okay. So there is a little difference
Slight
in
difference.
आगे and सामने. Okay. Just remember, if I am facing, तो होगा सामने. And
if he is not facing me and he is facing his back is towards me, I will say मेरे सामने नहीं मेरे आगे खड़े हैं. So
Okay.
यहाँ सामने and आगे का थोड़ा slight difference.
Yeah. There is one more difference for this word आगे, that whenever if you are asking some direction, suppose you are asking where XYZ restaurant is. If you ask someone on the Indian street, he will say आगे जाओ. आगे, here the आगे means go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay. So here also this आगे word also has one meaning as a ahead.
Ahead. Go ahead और आगे जाइए.
Okay. I think you should write that so that you can note it
So
down.
I will write go ahead
Yeah.
here only.
Okay. So have you understood the difference? सामने and आगे.
आगे.
Okay. Facing, non-facing, and while telling the directions, you can say that आगे means
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Okay. Now, for example, here this is a I can say restaurant A and this is a restaurant B. So I can say restaurant B is in front of A. तो मैं कहूँगा restaurant A B के सामने है, because they are facing each other. Okay. But suppose the restaurant A is here and a restaurant B is here, then I will say restaurant B A के आगे है.
Right.
If you are walking towards it ahead, then you will say आगे.
Right.
And if you are facing something, you will say सामने.
Yeah.
Okay. Now for back.
Back, if you just say back, it is पीछे. My back side or someone standing back of me, I'll say पीछे खड़े हैं. Now suppose I am standing like this and he is standing behind me, so I'll say he is standing और ये मेरे पीछे खड़े हैं. So word is पीछे.
पीछे. Piche. Now there is a local flavor to it.
Yeah.
Many times all over the India, the people will say piche baju. So that is not very correct. But
That's not correct Hindi, but
it's
yes,
a local
slang,
flavor
yeah,
is
it's
there.
a local flavor. Is
So
right.
baju means side.
Side.
I think we have learned one new word. Will you
can
please
write
write
here.
down? Yeah. Side means baju. Now pay attention to this J. Okay. If you are above the central India, northern side of the India, you will call it as a baju. But in the Maharashtra, you will call it as a baju. Z and J. These two are the different pronunciation for the same letter in Devanagari. Okay. So here you should say baju means side. And when you want to say backside, then people call it as a piche baju. This is a direct translation of English to Hindi. So many times the foreigners or the non-Hindi speaking people directly translate backside piche baju.
And they pick up the local flavor also. So if they are in some part, they will pick up that flavor and they start saying piche baju or only baju or only piche, depending on where they are in India.
But the correct word is only piche. Only piche. Okay. Now above and up. For that the Hindi word is
Upar.
Upar. Now for example, if I say that my hand is like this and suppose this pen is above my hand, still I will say ये pen हाथ के ऊपर है. And upside, suppose this is a second floor and terrace is on the fourth floor, so you will say that go up. So there also I will say
ऊपर जाइए.
Yes. Exactly. There also will say ऊपर जाइए. So for generally above and up.
Hindi word is same.
Hindi word is same.
Yeah. So for the word below or down, there is one Hindi word which is commonly used. It is called as niche. So let me show how to write.
It is niche. Niche. So we have seen. Let us revise it once again. So left
is बाएं,
right,
दाएं,
go ahead or front
is सामने और आगे. Depends on what you are trying to tell.
Yeah, exactly. Then the back
is पीछे, back side.
Above or up
is ऊपर. So above, when I want to say something, ऊपर.
Below or down,
नीचे.
And side, any side, right
any
side, left side,
front side, back side, then upper side, below. So when we use these words, Hindi में generally हम बाजू बोलते हैं.
Generally whenever some non-Hindi people when they direct translate, when I say left side, they directly say बाएं बाजू.
Yeah.
But in this case, you need not say बाजू because
it's not necessary as such.
It's not necessary, but people call like that.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is about, now one thing, we are going to take all the sentences, different 10 sentences we are going to take of these words.
Where these words can be used in Hindi sentences.
Yeah. Different sentences, I think we should take as per the context.
Yeah.
Okay. Those sentences will be as per context, and we will tell the emotions also, how to speak those sentences, because Hindi is
more of emotions than of words.
Yeah, than of the words, because a same sentence,
if you do not put correct pauses, if you do not pronounce, this same word may mean different.
For example, I'll just a funny example I'll give. If I tell her that I will see you, okay, तो मैंने अगर ऐसे कहा मैं तुम्हें देख लूंगा, and if I change the emotion, मैं तुम्हें देख लूंगा, and that means I will beat you later.
So that's an indirect way of threatening someone.
And I think such kind of things are in
English also.
English also.
You know where to pause, where to say with emotions. All these things happen in all the languages. So I think we should, while taking the sentences, we should emphasis on that also. Where to take pauses. Yes, very important.
Very important thing while you are, if you want to become an expert in the conversational Hindi, then you should know the emotions of the words. Yes. You should know where to take the pauses and all. Now some words are left, like on the under and inside and outside. Okay, now let's take these four words.
Yes.
Now here, like above and up, even the on will come here. So when you want to say a ball is on the table,
so in Hindi I will say ball ऊपर table के ऊपर है. That means this ऊपर word is used for up also, above also, on also.
Okay. And then if I want to say under, in the under, for under also we call niche only. Only one word is there. Okay. Generally here on in English, when it is touching the surface, we call it as a on.
Yeah.
But here, whether it is touching or not for both the things,
we'll
it is
say
called
upar
as
or niche.
On.
Yes.
Now if you want to put so we have taken the example
inside,
of ball.
Now there is word inside.
Like a ball is inside the box.
So now inside is in Hindi it is said as andar.
Okay. So if anything is enclosed by something, then it is called as an andar.
Then you can say when I am inside a room. So मैं कहूँगी कि मैं इस room या इस room के अंदर हूँ.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, exactly. And then it is outside.
Outside. Now in Hindi, outside means bahar.
Okay. So let's quickly see the words again. Left,
बाएं,
right,
दाएं,
Go ahead or front.
सामने या आगे.
Back.
पीछे.
On, above, up.
ऊपर.
Under, below, down.
नीचे.
Side.
Side, here or there. बाजू.
Inside.
Inside is अंदर.
Outside
is बाहर.
Okay. So that's all for today's lesson.
So these words will be, I think, enough for you to understand the local people, what they say and how do they give the direction.
Of course, we are going to take the different kinds of sentences and how people talk on the street.
Yeah.
It is not always, people don't talk in the full sentence.
No.
Okay. Generally half sentence only they will speak.
Or they will answer in one word, two words.
Yeah, one word, 2 words, that's all. So these are the very important. I hope that you have taken it down.
Yeah.
We will keep frame for some time so that you can take it down. Okay, you can freeze the frame and write it down. Okay, so friends, that's all for today. Again, if you are not subscribed to our channel, please do subscribe. Press the bell icon so that you
get the notifications.
Exactly. And comments, definitely.
Your comments are always welcome. We will try to make those changes on whatever new topics you are suggesting. We shall do it.
In fact, if you have any doubt about particular words or meaning of particular words,
we will answer that.
Right? We will definitely answer that. So thank you very much for being in our class.
Namaste.
Goodbye.